Hello, my dear friends. With our success in IRDA 2024 mentorship, we are starting with the IRDA 2025 mentorship. Now, as you can see in this entire right picture, in this entire diagram, we have divided the ecosystem of IRDA 2025 mentorship into basic two parts, right? The left side and the right side. The left side pertains to your developing the basics, and right side pertains to applying and practicing whatever you have learned. So entire ecosystem of the right IRDA 2025 mentorship is divided into two parts. The part number one or ecosystem number one is about developing the basic. The ecosystem number two is about applying and practicing the thing. Now, what we will be having in this ecosystem one, where we will be developing the basic. We will develop the basic for both phase one and phase two, right? So in phase one, as all of you know, that the last year cutoff went very high. From the previous year 89, it went to 109. Now, why this cutoff was very high of 109? Because the questions were easy, right? Because the questions were easy. Now, easy question does not mean everybody would be scoring 109. If everybody would have scored 109, then it would have been very easy, right? It would have been very easy, and all of you would have got the call for the phase two. But that is not the case. Easy question does not mean that easily you will score this mark. It is a matter that how much you practice the thing, right? How much a good guidance you have. So what you have to do, as per the previous year trend of IRDA, you have to practice QRE and develop speed mathematics. You have to develop speed reasoning, and you have to develop speed English also, so that you do not commit a lot of negative. Why people scored right less mark is that they committed a lot of negative marking. So you have to control this lot of negative marking by lot of practicing, and you have to develop your speed with certain classes, so that how you can develop the speed in the quant reasoning and English. So that we'll be doing in this right ecosystem number one, where we'll be trying to first develop you the phase one basics, because without phase one, right, whatever you study, either you study ESI, either you study insurance, or either you study management, it is of no use if you cannot right go to the phase two. Whatever you read, right, it's of no use. First try to develop right your preparation strategy for the phase one. That is most important for IRDA examination, right? So we will do all these things. We will give you a very holistic, very compact GA PDF also, like last year, where you will get a plenty number of questions in the official examination as well. Plus you will have special classes also for insurance. If they ask in the phase one objective, you will be able to right mark the right answer for that. Now, what we'll do for the phase two developing the basic, this is about the phase one developing the basic. For phase two developing the basic, we will be going for complete ESI insurance and management, holistic, concise note that you can revise plenty number of time, along with that video lectures of each of the chapters. Okay? Once you have gone through the notes, once you have gone through the video lecture, the main task start from here. After each chapter, you will be having a Q&A session, that what type of question can be asked from this chapter, what you can leave, what you can adopt. So if you try to read everything, if you try to practice everything, right, it's not a smart work. So you have to right point out those areas from each chapter from where they can ask you the descriptive question and answer. Either it's insurance, either it's management, right? Either it's ESI. So after each chapter, we will be having a Q&A session where we will be taking up the most important question, and we will be trying to teach you in the classes with formatting and structuring. With formatting and structuring, we will do all these things. Okay? So this is very important, because it's a pen and paper method of examination. Without proper practicing, without proper formatting, without proper structuring the answer, if your mentor does not teach you, right, if he just gives you a computerized notes, it's of no use, because it's not the examination like RBI and NABARD where you have to just type. Here you have to express through diagrams. Here you have to express yourself through flow charts. So plenty number of things are there that we'll be taking after this. So this section is very, very, very important for this examination. Similarly, we will be also taking up the classes for English descriptive, because here the questions are not like NABARD or RBI, just they will ask you PESI, letter and all those things. There are more variation in the paper. There are more type of questions in the paper. We will be taking a conceptual classes based on that, how you can write a better essay, how you can represent your answer, write a better letter or essay. We will be having a descriptive English sessions also for this, because it is also very important to get finally selected. Now, after when we have done the ecosystem number one for phase one and phase two, we will go for the application part, where we will be having a sectional QRE and phase one full length test, which will be of 20 numbers, right? 20 number of tests, including sectional and phase one full length test. Then we will be having a descriptive sectional and full length test for your phase two. Okay, and lastly you will be having your English sectional and full length test, because you know that without a proper writing in English by pen and paper method, you cannot score in the actual examination, because there are variety number of questions, not like RBI NABARD. So this is a brief, right, synopsis how you will be going on the mentorship program of 2025 for IRDA. There will be a lot number of things, right, lot number of innovative things for this examination in this mentorship, right? Certainly it will help you. And in this, right, eve of festival, we are giving you a discount, and you can enroll this program just for 1500. After the right discounts are over, it will cost you 2100 for the year. So just avail the discount. You will be getting a number of things, lot of things for this entire program, right? With help of which you can perform very well in the official examination. With this, just start your preparation for IRDA and reserve your seat for the right IRDA.